What is happening, YouTube? It's your boy Phil here with Phil Rides. Got a little bit of a project going on today. Really not anything all that difficult, to be honest with you, but I am going to be doing on the Kawasaki Z900 SC. We're going to be doing a fender delete and fender elimination kit, excuse me. So I'm just going to do a quick video to show you guys how to do this. It's really pretty easy. It's not that hard, but let me get you guys around here to take a good look at the other side here. Bear with me just a moment. So as you can see, I already have the plastic off. Now, I will tell you that this piece right here, all you have is you have 2 Phillips head screws and you have 4 Allens, okay? And I already took that off. I apologize that I didn't videotape that, but if you guys know how to use a screwdriver and an Allen wrench, you'll figure it out. Trust me, it's not that hard. On the inside here, you have these clips, and there's just little clips there. So basically, the whole thing just kind of pulls back, and then it comes right on. And then you're left with this. Now, the reason you have to take that plastic shroud off after you take the seats off, which I'm sure you guys know how to take your seats off, you have to get access to this. So this is basically what your tag light and your turn signals are plugged into. Okay, so we're going to pull back that shroud, and we're going to unplug those, and then we're going to, these 4 Allen bolts, okay, if my camera will focus properly, but you guys can see what I'm talking about. Those have to come out, and then this whole assembly right here, okay, this is going to come off. And then once we get that off, then we're going to be able to get these turn signals off, get this tag light off, and then we're going to install it onto the new kit, which I'll show you here in just a second. I'll be right back. And this, guys, is what's going to replace that. I got this on Amazon. I'll put a link below in the description, along with all the other mods that I've ever purchased, all the other stuff that I can. I always put my links in the description. Feel free to use those links to support the channel if you want to purchase any of this stuff. But I got this on Amazon. Like I said, I'll post the link, and then that's going to replace this big piece of plastic that Kawasaki seems to like to put on all their bicycles. They love putting these big, huge fenders and pieces of plastic, elephant nose looking thing, whatever. And so we're going to go ahead and get rid of all that so we can have a tidier look. So this is what's going to replace it. And as soon as I get that off, I'll show you guys how to do that. And, pretty simple stuff, but we'll get to that in just a second. We'll be right back on the flip side. All right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're just going to take our Allen key and we're going to start to loosen these up. And I won't bore you guys with that, but I'm going to go ahead and start to loosen these up a little bit. I'm going to get all 4 of these out, and then I'm going to take that thing off. But I just wanted to show you that these 4 are the ones that you need to take off in order to remove this piece. So I'll be right back with you. Now, before you remove this piece here, okay, you see I still have 1 bolt still left in here. You want to make sure that you peel back this rubber sleeve and go ahead and get these all unhooked, okay, which they're really just little tabs you push down and they pull right out. So get all that unhooked, because these wires are going to have to slide out when you take this piece off. And I did forget to mention, guys, that there is 1 little screw here that you do need to take out for this thing to fully come off. You see how it's loose, but you do need to get that 1 little screw out there. And here's the piece removed. This piece here has come off with the wiring. That's the wiring for the turn signals, and it's also the wiring for the tail light. And as you can see, maybe if I get my phone to focus here, there is a screw right there that needs to be undone. You got a little bolt in there that needs to be undone, and then this thing will just come apart, and then that way you can access the wiring or get these turn signals off of this OEM part here. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now. I need both hands to do it. It's just the way it is for me. Sorry, I can't do it with one hand, but we'll be back on the flip side, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. All right, now, once you get this apart, it's just a couple of screws. You're going to have two halves of this piece here. Okay, and basically these just go right into the turn signals. You undo that screw right there to get the brackets on each side out, and then you're going to go ahead and unscrew that, and then you're going to take this off, and then of course all that's going to be reinstalled into that, and then and here's the light for the tag, and then of course you have the two screws back there that you got to take out, and then there's the little wire for the actual tag light. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that right now. I'm going to get all these out of here and get rid of this big plastic piece, and then we're going to start reinstalling everything onto this. We'll be back soon. All right, guys, I just wanted to come back and show you where I'm at. So basically, I put in the tail lights back in there, and as you can see, there's these little clips with the screw in it that kind of holds everything together. It actually stays in there really good without these metal clips, but just to be safe and secure, I always recommend using that original hardware that they put in there. It's there for a reason. But these are really easy to take off. Once you take them off, you're going to know exactly how they go back on. They can only go back on. There's a little plate inside underneath this, and then this goes over that plate and then screws onto it. And then make sure that when you take this apart, okay, the original one, that where the tag light, where that went, make sure you get these little rubber spacer, these little rubber grommets out, because you are going to need those for this piece, okay? Because if not, your tail light, tag light, excuse me, is going to be shaking all over the place. There's going to be a bunch of play in it, and that's not what you want. So make sure you get these, and we're going to put those back in here, so that way it spaces it out properly, and everything's snug and secure. So we'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, now once you got this all wired up, and you got the wires and the grommets and everything in there, it's real simple stuff. And I apologize for the dog barking in the background. So these wires, they're going to come up through the top right there, okay? You can't have them running out the back because this won't fit back up in there. And then you're going to have to screw it back into its spot right there, okay? So that's what we're going to do right now. Again, I need both my hands, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and we'll see you in a minute. Now, guys, when you're doing this, this does come with some hardware that you are going to need to use, because the original bolts, those Allen bolts, those four there, those are going to be too short, okay? The ones with the orange Loctite on them. They're going to be too short once you put this thing back up, okay, in order to screw those back in. They don't screw in, all right? They're not going to catch it. So just forget about those bolts. Make sure you use the hardware that's included. They give you the washers and the bolts and the nuts, okay, because there's nuts that go on the other side, and then that's how you're going to attach that back to those four screw-in points. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that now, and I'll see you in just a minute. All right, guys. Whew. So let me tell you something. These two are easy. But because of the way this thing is designed, getting these top two in there and tightened up was a real pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie to you, but there it is, man. She looks a lot cleaner without that hunk of plastic on it, and yeah, I like it, man. Looks good. But yeah, it's screwed back on. Now I'm just gonna put everything basically back together. Here, as you can see, I have all the wires. Here, they do everything color-coded. You have gray, black, and white, so you can't screw it up. If you look in here, you'll see gray, black, and white. So just plug those back into that, put your rubber sleeve back on, put your plastic shroud back on, which I showed you there's two screws and the four Allen bolts that you put on for that, and put your seats on, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, guys, so there you go. tail tidy installed. I love it. I think it cleans up the back nicely. Very nicely. And let everybody see that nice big fat tire on the back. And the next thing to go are these mirrors. I'll be taking care of that momentarily. And but for now, you guys have a great evening. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. And we'll see you next time. Take care.